Hello guys, welcome back to Indian Product Reviewer. I'm your host NJ, and in this video we are comparing the external hard disk which we buy it from the market, which is like pre-installed, or we can say the pre-boxed hard disk from the factory, and versus the hard disk which we remove it from the laptop and we use external casing and we make external hard disk from internal hard disk. So what is the difference? I'm going to tell you, as well as which is best and what I'm using personally. I'm going to share all the things with you guys. So let's begin. So guys, here I'm having 3 hard disks. This is a Lifetech hard disk which I reviewed. Everything I have reviewed, and these 2 are the external hard disk which has an enclosure, and I have showed how to install in both of this, and the link of this will be in the description below as well as in the I button above, so do check that out. And this is the external hard disk which I bought it from Amazon, and which is from the company AData. So let's start with the Lifetech from this side, and this is having a 500 gigs of internal old laptop hard disk from my old laptop, and this is a Lifetech case which I bought it for rupees 450 or something, and I'm using this from last 1.5 years, and it's quite solid. I can say I've dropped it also 2 to 3 times and it didn't give any problem to me at all, as well as it is very easy to remove. It is not having any kind of screws. As you can see, it is very thin, and it looks premium. It goes with my MacBook because it is having an aluminium silver kind of metal, and it gives a premium feel, and I would love to carry this. Only con of this is the speed. I think the connector is aging, and that's the reason the speed which I'm getting on this is 60 Mbps per second, which is the only con of this hard disk. Otherwise it is really looking, kind of good looking hard disk from this three. Then the another one, I would start with the AData. So I purchased this from Amazon, and this is for rupees 3100 rupees when I bought it, and everything what I'm showing you here, the links will be in the description, so you can buy it from there. And this I bought it for 3100 rupees, and this is kind of a carbon fiber finish, so it looks really cool. And this is having a silicone material. This is the plastic material, so it gives a triple layer. It says that it is having a triple layer protection. So I have not dropped it yet, but this is also a cool hard disk. So this is a 1 terabyte hard disk, by the way, and it's also having a kind of padding, so it doesn't slips out when you're transferring data or something like that. And it is also having an LED, so don't go that it is not having LED. It is having a blue color LED out here. It blinks when you're transferring a data, and here also you can have a LED here, which is a red color LED. And by the way, all 3 are USB 3 types hard disk, so there is no USB 2. So there is a this is from company Smack, as well as you can get it from a company called Terabyte Gold. So this is a generic, so you can get it from many brand names. So generic hard disk made in China, and it is having a screw kind of a system. So as you can see here, it is having some screws here which you have to install a hard disk in it. And installation process, as I said, I have made a different video on that. You can watch that if you're interested. And again, there is a screw which you can, and it is also having a USB 3.1 and the LED light, as you can see here. And the only con of this is that it is having sharp edges which can hurt you if you slip this in your jeans pocket, and that's the only thing which you have to make sure that you don't put in your bag directly. You have to take into a casing or a pouch, and then you have to carry it, otherwise it's going to be a horrible mess for you. And other than that, the data transfer speed I will talk to you about. So these 2 are 500 GB of hard disk from my old laptop, and this is a 1 terabyte, and the speed I will talk. As I said, this is giving me 60 Mbps of speed. I don't remember I'm starting how much speed it was giving me, because I didn't check that, but now currently it is giving me 60 Mbps of speed per second for any file on a USB 3 port. If you connected this to a USB 2, it is giving me around 30 Mbps of speed per second. And talking about this, this is the highest speed giving, you can say, hard disk, and this is giving me around 140 to 160 Mbps of speed on my Windows as well as on my MacBook. So it is very well speedy kind of, I can say, data transfer from this hard disk. And this is giving me approx 110 Mbps of transfer speed on my Windows, and on Mac it is giving me 130 Mbps. So there is a difference between the on Windows and Mac for this machine, but on Mac it is really performing well and giving me 130 Mbps per second of transfer. So overall, you will ask me what is the best to go for. So if you are having a laptop which is having a hard disk, maybe around 250 gigs or 500 gigs of hard disk, you can always prefer to go for an external hard drive casing from a SMAC like Terabyte or LifeTech, which will obviously give a nice speed to you guys. And if you don't have any hard disk lying around, and if you want to buy an hard disk because you're getting it cheap on Amazon or any local market, because many people did that, my friends also did that they buy a laptop hard disk, a new laptop hard disk from a local market or a local store, but for rupees like 2800 or something like that, or 2600, and then they buy a case for like 400-500 bucks and they install it like that. So don't do like that, because the cost approximately is going to be 200-300 GB lesser, because this will give you a nice speed if you're transferring from any file from like Mac or maybe Windows. So it is going to give great speeds to you guys. So go for the factory fitted hard disk. Only use this casing if you're having a spare hard disk, or if you prefer to use it your old laptop hard disk, then only use this kind of casing. Otherwise you go for a new hard disk, because it comes with 3 years of warranty, and it will give you a best result out of this casing. So go for the pre-fitted hard disk, or whether it is AData or maybe Western Digital or maybe Seagate, or I think one more is there, I forgot, Toshiba, Lenovo, or any kind of this sorts of hard disk. You can go for them instead of going for an external hard disk. So that's my verdict. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you don't like this video, just give a dislike. And if you want to give me any suggestions, you can feel free to give any suggestions below. And that's it, guys. This is a short video I made just to let you know, guys, about the hard disk which I am personally using, and what do you think which is the best. And many people ask me like, is it okay if I buy a second-hand hard disk to a second-hand old hard disk from a hardware store or from a local market, and buy a case, because most of the people in Lamington Road or maybe anywhere in Mumbai in Lamington Road, and in Delhi, I don't know, Kapar Market, I don't know, correct me if I'm wrong, they sell a used laptop hard disk for around 1800 or 2000 bucks for 1 terabyte hard disk, used hard disk I'm talking about, of WD and Seagate. And then you think, many of my friends were like, we can buy it from there and then we can just purchase a case for rupees 500, so it's like 2500 rupees we're investing, and then we're getting an external hard disk. Should we go for it? Yeah, you can go for that, but the problem is, what if your data get lost? Because the hard disk has already been used for so long, and if you're saving your photos, your memories, your videos on that, and what if it fails after like 1 month? All the money which you invested in it, like 2000 or 1000 bucks or whatever, is going to go in water. So that's the reason I'm telling you guys to have this hard disk. Don't buy an hard disk outside, okay, new one or old one. Just invest a little bit money and go for AData if you cannot go for Western Digital or Seagate, because they are kind of expensive side, and even the warranty is of 2 years. So go for maybe AData, Toshiba, or I've made a video of best 1 terabyte hard disk under 3500 bucks. Do watch that, you'll get an idea which hard disks are better, and in a budget hard disk, which fits in your budget, and which is also giving a good warranty of 3 years. So do check that out. And by the way, warranty of this is really cool. You can go on adata.com and you can register for your warranty, you can check your warranty, and many things you can do. You can download softwares for backup and everything, and service centers are also good. They directly give you a replacement. So kudos to Adata for that, and thanks for watching, guys.